Okay, guys, it's fight week already. UFC 317, practically the most hype fight card of this year by myself. And as we know it, the main event is going to be
Charles the Bronx Oliveira versus El Matador
Ilia Topuria.
Bro, this is not just a fight, this is war.
This is war, man.
This is a spiritual war.
I've literally been waiting for this fight card since that Ilia and Holloway's fight.
Oh, no, like, talking about Ilia and Holloway.
Nah.
Ilia has spoiled a lot in UFC.
Yeah, he has spoiled a lot.
Holloway, Volkanovski. Bro, Ilia is a big name, he's a big star. But
superstar.
But
he's a superstar.
I'm not gonna count Charles Oliveira out.
Nah, we're not counting Charles Oliveira out, but I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Because we have to keep this quick for the fans. Imagine if these two people face themselves in the octagon. What do you think would happen on the foot? Like, how do you think the fight is going to go from Oliveira's point of view? What do you think Oliveira will do to keep the fight going on his foot? What do you think he's going to do?
Anyway, as for the fight fans, this is a fight game. We'll be live UFC 317.
Yeah, we will be live.
So you can drop your analysis,
the subscribe button, follow us, and just wait for the action because we're going to be there live. We'll be streaming, okay? Thank you. So please tell me, what do you think is going to...
Oliveira has fought killers, like he's strict like Justin Gaethje, Justin Poirier, and
Michael Chandler. Yeah, I think those are his three major fights. Yeah.
Oliveira is I don't know, but I am a supporter of Oliveira. I'm scared of Ilia Topuria.
Yeah.
Ilia is a dangerous snake.
He's a dangerous prospect. Or should we call him a prospect? He's already a
superstar. Prime.
Yeah, he's already a superstar. I don't think we should call him a prospect.
And this is his first fight in lightweight.
But well, let me tell you what I think.
What do you feel?
I feel from Ilia's POV, we've seen it obviously. Ilia is a beautiful knockout artist.
Kill power,
he's not one of those fighters that you think any fighter would want to stand up and like go hand to hand with.
But what if Oliveira finish Ilia in round 1 or 2? Is it possible?
Round one, I think Oliveira's chances of finishing Ilia would be if the fight goes to the ground. And now, I don't think Ilia will be the one to take the fight to the ground.
Yeah.
Usually when
that's why I said, okay.
When you watch their past fights, Oliveira likes to stand and fight. I mean, he keeps that distance with the Muay Thai push kick and everything. But then when Oliveira gets hurt, he takes the fights to the ground.
Yes.
Now, I don't think Ilia would want to shoot at Oliveira. They are both black belts, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
But Oliveira is mainly BJJ. Oliveira is a BJJ expert.
Yeah, he is a BJJ expert, but I mean, they are both black belts. Oliveira has been a black belt longer than Ilia, but then Ilia also has a wrestling background.
He has wrestling background,
something he has the upper hand over Oliveira on.
If Ilia is on top of Oliveira.
But then let's not talk about the weight class.
Okay.
The weight class is a very, very big thing to visit in this fight. I mean, we've seen Ilia do it once, Jai Herbert, but Jai Herbert was not Michael Chandler, he wasn't Dustin Poirier, he wasn't any of these other guys that Oliveira has faced. So, I mean, you think about it, what can he do? Because I've seen Charles Oliveira cracked a couple of times. When he fought Chandler, I remember he caught him with a hook, took him to the ground, still tried to finish him, and the fight ended with Oliveira submitting Chandler. So, when you think about stuff like that, it just makes you think like, okay, Oliveira can be cracked, but he can always come back and go for the finish. But then Ilia doesn't give one of those light cracks. Ilia is the type of person to put his hands on you and you go to sleep. We've not seen him fight a guy like Oliveira because unlike these other guys he's fighting, they are too scared to shoot at Ilia because they know he has a good takedown defense, and even if the fight goes to the ground, bro, he's really technical. But I think Oliveira would be one to shoot at Ilia. He would want to take the fight to the ground. He would want to grapple because, you know, Oliveira does that a lot when he's hurt. You know, he goes to the ground and just lays down there like he's literally waiting for you to come. And I think Ilia would go, which is not a good thing for Ilia. So I feel like this fight, Ilia would try to control the fights by keeping both of them standing. He would want to keep them on their feet because, like, I watched a podcast where he was saying it. He loves to keep the fight on his feet because it consumes less energy. It doesn't necessarily mean Ilia can't grapple. Ilia can grapple. He can take the fight to the ground.
So all you're saying is Ilia is coming for Oliveira's head.
Yes, he said it. Around 1 knockout. I mean, he always says that. And people tend to doubt him. But let's be honest, this is lightweight. If there's one thing I know for sure is Ilia is definitely going to get that 0 challenged in the lightweight division. Because this is where he's going to meet real war. I mean, it's the most violent division, weight class in the world for a reason. We have some straight up killers and assassins over there.
My issue is that I find it trouble that you are underestimating the Bronx.
No, no, don't get me wrong. Now that's the thing.
You're underestimating the Bronx because the Bronx, this nigga is a BJJ goat.
Yeah,
He's got this wide pressure, vicious knees, bro.
I don't think Ilia would want to go to the ground with him either. And I don't think the Bronx will want to shoot at Ilia except he is hurt. And then if they keep it on the feet, we all know who has the advantage on the feet.
And we all, okay.
Yeah.
This MMA is about IQ and calculation and
besides, there's nothing like MMA math. I mean, everything we're doing here, just one little mistake can change everything we think would happen.
That's what I'm saying.
But then again, this is the fun part about MMA. We still have to say what we think would happen. And if you ask me, I feel Ilia has the upper hand.
Anyway, that's why
the striking class.
That's why there's
the upper hand.
That's
grappling.
Why
Oliveira is not way ahead of Ilia.
Okay, cut. It's okay. That's why there's UFC 317. We're gonna watch out.
And we'll find out.
I say Charles Oliveira, the Bronx, will submit Ilia Topuria round 2 submission. I'm scared of Topuria. Topuria is dangerous. No, I'm not. Topuria he's taking off a lot of PPV artists out like Volkanovski, Holloway. He's taking off. He has. Look at the fight with Topuria and Holloway. If not Ilia, like this won't be like this.
That's true.
So Charles Bronx, Oliveira, he submits El Matador Ilia Topuria round 2. What do you have to say about that?
I mean, there's a high chance that can happen. I'm not, like I said, I wasn't really counting the Bronx out, but I'm just saying the best man. And in this fight, the best man stepping in is
Ilia
Topuria. Obviously, that's why he's a favorite.
He's the favorite.
He's the favorite for a reason.
I see him as the next McGregor. Like he is the next PPV star.
He's already the next.
He's the PPV star. He's a PPV star.
Because like I told you, this is the one fight card I've been waiting for throughout the year.
We're here now. It's a war.
This is fight week, and we're about to see El Matador do his thing.
Okay.
Of course. Yeah.
Watch out for the fight game.
So let's watch out for 317. I give El Matador the win by knockout. I don't think submission, but Ilia is the type to move in there and surprise all of us. So I give him the knockout. He said round 1. However, I don't think both of them are going to start fast. I feel both guys understand the dangers on both sides, and it will make them start off slowly. Nobody will really want to chase going wild. I mean, there are scenarios where you see that happen, but I don't think either Ilia or the Bronx will want to do that. Both of them would want to take their time. So the finish starts in round 2. If there's a finish in round 1, I give it to Ilia, probably by knockout. But if the finish is in round 2, it could be Oliveira, but I don't think Ilia would want to go to the ground to grapple with Oliveira. Not saying he can't make it happen. I've seen guys who don't
have Ilia, not him going it. He's not in control of the fight. Like, if the fight goes to the ground, he has to continue on the ground.
Yeah, he will continue on the ground.
If Charles takes it to the ground, Ilia has to go to the ground. Because he can't.
Yeah.
he has to go to the ground. So, anyway.
But let's see. We've seen guys that weren't as good as Ilia with grappling withstand Oliveira's pressure on the ground, like Michael Chandler. He's not a black belt like Ilia. Neither. I don't think he has the wrestling background, but come on. Ilia has the same background with John Jones. Greco-Roman wrestling, that's some serious upper body stuff, you get.
Okay.
And I feel like, I just don't know, I feel, if the fight goes to the ground, Oliveira has the upper hand, while Ilia would want to keep it on his feet, because obviously he'll be chasing Oliveira's head, like he mentioned earlier. Then we have those nasty leg kicks. Ilia is very good with his leg kicks too.
Ilia not just leg
But
kick.
Oliveira is good at
Ilia is
adjusting.
versatile. Yeah, Ilia is versatile. Ilia is good at everything.
Yeah, he
Second
is good
power,
at everything. Yeah,
footwork.
well-rounded guy.
He's a well-rounded guy. In
Everywhere.
short,
Everywhere.
his confidence,
Yeah.
undefeated, PPV star. He knows who he is. That's why I like Ilia.
Yeah, the
You know,
confidence.
And Ilia is showing the world something they are not seeing.
I see a lot of people.
He's showing them data science in MMA.
Yeah, data science.
He's showing them the
True
science part of MMA that people are seeing in the
Yeah.
world. That's one thing I like about Ilia Topuria.
Yeah.
He believes in himself.
He believes himself.
Anyway, I'm with Charles Oliveira, and my guy here is with
Ilia
so
Matador.
he's locked in with
Topuria.
Ilia. So UFC
I'm not
217.
counting Charles out though.
I'm not counting Ilia out though.
Ilia, come on, man, you're counting Ilia out. But
I'm not counting Ilia out. I'm
Yeah,
scared of Ilia. Ilia is dangerous.
Yeah,
but
he is.
Ilia
dangerous.
is dangerous, but this is light. This is first.
He's lightweight.
This is lightweight. So let's see.
It's not
And
his
Bo,
first fight. I've seen Ilia.
he's always going in his lightweight. He's always going to go in his lightweight. I promise you that.
Yeah.
Ilia's always disappearing.
Yeah.
He's in lightweight. He's
Yeah,
in a
he was
division
already
where-
talking about switching to welterweight. He's really chasing Islam Makhachev
Welterweight.
for some. Yeah, he talked about
I thought-
going up to welterweight.
Welterweight
and facing
is
Makhachev.
welterweight is the more dangerous weight class than lightweight right now.
Currently.
Currently.
Yeah,
yes.
currently.